or what? We're going to start out with synopsis from last week, and I am going to beg your indulgence because I remembered that we leveled up, but I had a season last week, and I don't have a whole lot of memory. So we had a watch, and you all had an experience with some sort of eldritch creature through the night, and some sort of weird kind of prophetic or at least a little bit analytic encounter with that creature. And it appeared differently to all of you. Blythe, taking the last watch, was able to successfully regenerate her foot. It now
Wait a minute,
has.
we got watches?
Yes, dear.
Oh my god.
Blythe was able to successfully regenerate her foot. However, it does have red taloned claws. So it's not quite the same appearance as the other foot. But hey, a foot's a foot. And we left off with you guys, I think, getting ready to get back on the road. Right? Yeah, there was a little teeny bit of a snow flurry thing.
Yeah, Isla got very excited about snow.
She'll be right back, she says.
Okay.
Yeah, we had breakfast, and then there was snow, and it was exciting. And then I'm pretty sure we were just getting ready to leave.
Yeah, you had inexpertly prepared rabbit breakfast, rabbit stew. Yeah.
And I think that Paul is still somewhat semi-recovering. I don't think he's even out of bed yet.
Yeah, no, Paul was up and ate some stew. I mean, you guys had collapsed the tents, and you were fully physically recovered.
Yes, I remember now. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Leveled up from there. Didn't get much of that's fifth level monk, 1 level paladin.
And if I recall correctly, Paul did explain to Isla who the story that he gave her was about, and
right,
the people involved.
Oh, we were kind of talking about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you guys left to go talk about that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you were talking a little
bit about
that.
We had just come back, and we're with. I don't think I did the reveal to no one yet, though.
I don't think so.
No,
nope.
You did not. I don't believe. What level are you guys at now? I know you leveled up. What level are you at?
6.
8.
6.
8.
We're at 8.
8.
We are at 8. Yes, 8.
8.
That's right.
Fix your sheet, dog.
Right, level
I forgot the last
9.
2. No, it wasn't that bad, at least.
Level 9, got it.
No.
Not nothing. Oh my goodness.
I like how some people's favorite part about playing is leveling up, and we consistently forget to fucking do it.
I know, it's beautiful.
But we'll fuck with her every time. Like, hey, did we level up?
Leveling up is fun.
It is.
I want to put
apparently so is fucking with the DM.
Oh, that's the best. That's very satisfying.
Yes.
Very much so.
I do want to put together another one of those one-shot level up kind of things. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Those were
was
fun.
cool.
Those are fun. Mon.
Moon.
Mon.
He's going to be fun. I love the idea of that character.
I'm excited. Oh, we're fucking lunatics, goddamn.
It is a beautiful thing. That's what we need to talk to Jojito about. He has not made one of those characters yet. So take an opportunity
Yeah.
to start
He did.
Not a monk. Not a
He
monk.
made it with us.
He
that's
is
right, he
the
did.
traveler. Umber.
Steven's the one we're missing.
No, Steven's there too.
Oh,
I got
there he
Steven
is.
Marty
is
Esfield?
Yes,
yeah.
Dick
Steven
Mangler at
is
your
Morgan
service.
Stonehammer, Dwarven Moon Knight. Corey is
Dick
Human
Mangler.
Cleric. Dick Mangler. That's right. I gotta write that down. Richard Mangler.
Wrangler. Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is gonna be fucked up.
this is
Wait,
Uh,
wait till you meet his brother. His name's Cliff.
No.
Cliffhanger.
half brother.
Oh my
Half orc
god.
brother, yeah.
Jesus.
And then we got Umber, half elf rogue, Alex, up crotch, dippy feet,
Oh my god.
nipple hard banger.
Nippy Card Banger.
Nippy Hardbang.
Oh my
That's a
god.
rap name.
And then we got Dazzle Glove, nipple hard banger.
Nippy Hardbanger.
Oh my god, I can't.
Oh fuck.
Oons, oons, oons. Ah, gosh, I'll
Oh,
bet.
that's great.
Really,
This is-
putting the blanket over your head is not going to work. You have to wake up,
This
baby.
is stupid.
It's so stupid.
This is
Come on, baby.
stupid.
It's dumb.
We're gonna play this shit.
Dumb as hell.
And you know what? With as dumb as our names are, it'll probably be our most serious one.
One of us is gonna
seriously,
cry hard as shit. Hard as fuck when oof dies and shit.
I will. She's my fucking. She's my finger breaking buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We run Fight Club.
We run Fight
Mangler's gonna have to
Club.
write a song and sing it, and he's gonna be like,
Yeah, I mean, they live on the deck of my barge, underneath the tarp, on top of the stack
we
of
decided that.
creatures.
Sing this at my
Oh, yeah.
funeral. All it says is your last
Okay.
name over and over
So-
again.
So Dazzle steals people's stuff. Wild's character is our fence, and
Yeah.
we move shit
Fence
up and
and
down the
smuggler.
river.
Yep.
All right. I mean,
And when
I feel
I'm
like
hold on, when I'm DMing, my character's in jail.
excellent. I feel like I might be aware of some of this stuff because I'm a street person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
probably know something about it. The one we're
No
very
problem.
careful to keep all this from is Alex's character.
Yep.
I mean, as long as you're not hurting anybody, like I don't really give a fuck.
Alex is a cop.
I'm the one
Alex
that
is
costs you.
Alex
Oh.
is Sergeant Schultz from Hogan's Heroes. Let's face it.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's fucked up.
Oh my god.
And then Steven's character and Bailey's character were mercs together, and Joe has hired Bailey to take him to help him go research shit. So he's kind of like a do I got
Just-
that right, Joe?
I just figured out a quirk on my character might be like a right-wing anarchist kind of guy, that homeless guy that's just crazy.
Can you let them out?
Mhm.
He's got post-traumatic stress.
Oh, God.
boy.
Yeah.
Great. That's all of them.
Thinks aliens are out there coming to get him, government secrets, all that shit.
Oh no.
Oh God, he's fuck.
Ow.
Who played in?
He's totally fucking shit. Conspiracy theory.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
Yes.
But no more gravy.
Yes.
I
You're
love
just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Stop it.
And
Sorry,
then you could be Woody Harrelson in that one movie where there's like he's like thinks that there's aliens or some shit.
Yes.
I can't
yeah,
remember what-
whatever it was.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
No, it was Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking
I
of
remember.
Monkeys.
Thinking about monkeys.
Good movie.
I mean, let's be
No,
honest.
no,
It's Woody
no,
Harrelson
12
who does
Monkeys.
of movies.
Right?
Charlie, don't kick my box and
Aren't we playing
TikTok.
D&D? What the fuck?
Yeah.
We are playing
No.
D&D.
What the
So-
fuck just happened?
Mm.
Got it, Paula.
Bullshit, like always. All right, so when we left off, it was breakfast time. You just finished breakfast. You negotiated whatever it is you were trying to work out. Paul and Isla are headed back to the campground after Paul did his morning exercises, and then they had a heart-to-heart. Paul, you were deciding
Did
whether or
we-
not you were going to talk to no one about what you had realized.
We need to refresh that too, right? So, all right. I did reveal it to Isla.
Oh, yes.
And
As far as I know, only Isla.
Mm-hmm.
I think she had been like at the campfire or breakfast, whatever. Weren't you like, no, it's now the time, now's the time?
No, because
Mhm.
Paul had while no one was talking about his parents, Paul had the realization how he knows no one, and he went off into the forest, and Isla tried to follow him, but her perception was shit, so she just stood in the middle of the forest for a while.
Yeah,
and was
yeah.
like, hello, Paul.
Yeah. And on my way back, I found you.
Yep. And then you told
We
me.
got back. I told you like on the way back,
Uh-huh.
and we interrupted them talking, and what? And then when did we close?
You had just gotten back to the camp, and Blythe is still concealing the fact that her leg is healed.
Okay. All right.
So that's where we're at.
Up to speed.
Mm-hmm. Take it away, folks.
So, oh, that's right. Before I get into like character, I just started saying something about before we get to where we're going, I'd had to tell him something.
Mm.
That was it.
Okay.
I kind of remember now. Oh, I did reveal. We had to reveal there. I remember it's coming back. I said it was someone, and you were like, that was my older brother.
Yeah, that's to her.
I was at the
No,
campfire.
that was
Yeah,
no one.
you're right.
That was to no one.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And we
So
were,
then you're breaking camp and getting started for the day.
yeah, so the reveal has been out there, so if we want to rehash any
Yep.
of that,
So-
we can. But I did
No
reveal,
one. He's told you what his relationship is with your family. Is there any way you want to react to that? Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, if I could, and I'd also taken my shirt off and shown
Mhm.
the scars
right.
and the brand and
That's
the
right.
broken sword. And I believe that's kind of where we left off, is somewhere in that neighborhood, actually.
Yep, that works. So it's now no one's turn to react, if any.
And who did you say did that to you?
Just, the king forced someone to give a choice to either beat me to almost death and brand me, or just outright kill me. So I've been branded, beaten with the whip on the back with all the scars, and banished.
Hmm.
Did you ask that in character? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Either way.
Also, just metal for me. Do I know my brother? Was that before my time? Or
You knew him for a very brief time when you were very, very young, still in diapers. You
I
don't
I remember.
really
Well,
remember
you
him.
you had also. It's coming back to me. You'd also told Nolan that he would have bits and pieces of memory of me, maybe playing ball with him, or
Yeah,
being around
You
the
have-
court and
have
familiar
really-
to him as a child. But I
Yeah,
looked much younger and less grizzled at that time.
yep. So you have like really early childhood broken memories, say 3, 4, 5-year-old memories of both your brother and Paul, a young Paul.
And that Also, he would probably have memory of
Not really.
the conspiracy or the controversy of his older brother.
Well, yes, because his older brother disappeared from the court. And
Yeah, it's coming back now.
yep. Come on, Charlie,
So-
time to get up, baby.
Take it away, Alec.
Mm, my family is harsh sometimes. I
Hmm.
I still don't understand why.
Well, it's not your fault.
I know.
Try not to be like your father,
That way.
whose lands we are going to, which I'm banished.
It's hard not to living with him half the year. Kind of rubs off. I get angry sometimes, but
Anger can be controlled.
yeah, I'd never do anything like that. So that much I know.
Oh, ladies, gentlemen, now you know some about me. For some reason, I'm destined to go to this place. But let's break camp.
Yeah, I'm
Paul's
finished
just
here.
gonna very efficiently and businesslike break camp.
Okay. Finish up breaking camp. That's no trouble. There were only 2 tents set up. You just had the bare rudiments of stuff to cook at the fireside is all. That's all you have.
Is there any herbs around the campsite area or on the way to the animals that would help with pain?
Do you have any proficiency in herbalism
Yeah,
or
herbalist
medicine?
kit.
Okay.
Medicine
An
is
herbalist
plus
kit is not a
5.
proficiency in herbalism.
Yeah,
I have an herbalist kit, so I can maybe
I
help
am
her.
Yeah, I can help too.
Go ahead.
So nature or medicine?
Well, first, do you have proficiency in herbalism?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm proficient in medicine and nature. And the
Okay.
herbalist kits.
Which one is higher for you?
Nature at +7 and advantage. Let me see why I get advantage.
Mhm.
Okay, that's just for something else, so it would be straight.
All right. Go ahead and roll nature then.
Yeah, 22.
Nice.
All right. So I'm going to draw a card to see. You drew you drew probably the very best card you could have to find something. So I'm going to show you the card, and then let you decide how you want to have the finding happen.
Hey, Giuseppe!
As Giuseppe appears out of your bag and says, hello again.
Oh, Giuseppe. Hi, darling. Let me see.
Oh man, that's great.
You know what? Giuseppe,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Go draw one card for everyone except me, the party. And then I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna assume that I really don't see much other than maybe something that I know mixes well with my alcohol. And I'm gonna put a couple of leaves in my flask and set Giuseppe upon the world.
All right. So you're having Giuseppe draw a card for each player? Or each
Yeah.
character?
Yeah,
Except for yourself.
yeah,
And you still want to gather herbs?
yeah. I want to go ahead and just maybe, I don't know, like maybe a little bit of fucking just the perfect dose of poinsettia or maybe some like night and nightshade or whatever's around here that'll fucking knock some pain out, but not kill me.
There's not much of that, but there's quite a lot of willow.
Oh, there we go. And just for uh to set the mode and tone of her, she's going to really lean into the pain so that way she doesn't look too much off kilter from normal.
All right. So you're going to attempt to act like your gait has not changed from what it was before, and that the pain is causing you problems. I do need a performance roll from you, and then we'll get to the Giuseppe cards.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 21.
All right. So yeah, no, I would say that your well-honed performance, um, anyone who has been disabled for a long period of time knows exactly how they appear when they're in pain and is easily able to mimic that. So shy of, super high perception rolls on the parts of your friends, should they become suspicious, you're pulling it off for now.
Nice.
All right. Our Giuseppe rolls, or Giuseppe pulls. Did you pulled the Giuseppe card? Do you want the regular deck, or do you want uh the Alleyman's deck?
Uh, let's see. 1 is regular, 2 is Alleyman.
All right, so make your rolls.
1 regular deck.
Okay. Okay, regular deck. You got it. All right.
Is Giuseppe like going from person to person giving them the information?
Giuseppe's standing there, and she asks for what she wants, and he reaches into his pouch and starts pulling cards.
Nice.
And we have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Coins. And I will read you out the meanings of those, and you can decide who they apply to. All right?
All right.
How's that? Queen of Cups is the first one. Jesus Christ. Queen of Cups is the cupbearer. The element associated with it is water. This is the person that fulfills ideas. They're supportive, kind, warm, welcoming, intuitive, a healer, not so much a problem solver. Someone who makes you feel better when you're in pain. She may not solve your problem, but she does help. And she can often be wise without being overly intelligent.
So Isla.
I was going to say that kind of defines Isla, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's an Isla card. Wise without being intelligent.
Well, we had already established that Cups was Isla's sweet.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. The next one is the Two of Wands. Planning, travel, the journey. Sometimes it's as simple as putting together the backpack and going. But the Two of
That's
Wands
Paul.
wants you to make plans and follow through. Believe in them. Certain that your plans, if properly manifested, will be carried out. It's will. It's impulse and it's drive.
It's not Will, it's Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Ace of Coins. I'm pretty sure that this one is privilege, but I'm going to double check it to make sure.
It's known.
It's prosperity, privilege, and financial stability, but it's also new chances, new choices, and the person that has opportunity in front of them.
Oh yeah, that's 100% knowing.
Mine.
So the three cards that were drawn and shown to you very definitely describe what you know of your companions, but also give you sort of a deeper understanding of who they are. They don't do anything predictive, though.
Right? That's exactly what I was gonna.
Those are very definitely all definitions, not predictions.
Giuseppe, next time, maybe instead of telling me who I'm with, maybe you could tell us how things are going to be. But, yeah, I think you reaffirmed my thoughts on my friends. One more question.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not here with us?
Well, it's not just you that mucks about with the forces that govern me, as it were. I mean, I get summoned all over the place, really. I make appearances in lots of places.
You're a call, Giuseppe.
I'm a call?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, when somebody calls, you go. It's
Oh, I see. On call. Yeah. I mean, yeah,
yeah.
I guess I might be. I didn't think I was a cult.
Well, Giuseppe, you have fun. We'll enjoy your time next time. We have
Okay,
to
bye.
go.
And he just runs off
Bye.
into the underbrush.
So, I found some herbs to ease my pain, and does anybody want to drink before we go?
Yeah, you will have to make that into a tea to use it.
Ooh. Yes. Yes. Do you want me to boil some water?
Can you boil some wine?
I don't think that would taste very good at all.
It don't have to taste good. I mean,
What type of tea are you making?
the kind that gets you fucked up.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, I can boil wine. And she'll start doing that.
Willow bark boiled in wine won't get you fucked up. It will turn your mouth inside out with astringency.
Oh, I would know that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would.
Fuck.
Yeah, it will help with pain. It will absolutely pucker your mouth to the point where it looks like a butthole with astringency.
Jesus.
Okay, so I'm just gonna heat up my cast and just take a drink. And
Okay.
I'm gonna yes, tea. But no. We don't have time for that. We have to go.
Oh, all right. And Isla's just gonna quietly put the wine bottle back into her saddlebag.
Okay, Paul,
Do
you do
we?
see what's going on.
The ground. Paul's just gonna get the horses ready.
Okay.
Do we have a plan? I mean, are we just gonna go busting in the castle? Or, well, we don't have to bust in. No one.
I have a key.
Well,
Is
I
there?
was supposed to be checking to see how large the force is that they're sending to the Court of Queens, right? So maybe we can just go in as Noan's friends and you know, he can go talk to his dad and ask how many bad people he's sending away.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that easy, but
You want some? Yeah.
beginning.
It's worth a try. Wait, no. What about Paul? I mean, if he's been banished,
Can we
then
disguise him?
Um, Paul, how long ago were you banished?
No, and how old are you?
Oh boy. I'm an elf that's high teens, low 20s humans. I don't know that conversion. I think we said 50
so about
before.
40, 50.
40?
He's
Yeah.
40, 50 years old.
Um,
I
um,
mean, 30 years ago.
no, it's not, but I'm
No,
not gonna say that. No, elf's childhood is the same as human type thing. 20-year-old elf is a 20-year-old elf. Um, it's just that you stay an adult for a very, very long, long time.
Eh,
Um,
okay.
I'm gonna say you're probably 22 or so. You're in college.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so that makes it, doing the subtraction, that makes it 15 to 17 years ago, Paul.
We'll go with a 17.
All right. And I don't know how old you were when you left.
I would imagine that Paul's probably in his early 40s,
Okay, so that puts you.
late
Oh, if you were
30s, early
20,
40s.
yeah, if you were 20 when you left, that makes you 37.
That works.
All right, there you go.
All right.
So
Now,
she asked you how old you were, how old you were when it happened, or how long ago it happened.
yeah, how long has it been since he was banished?
Oh, 17 moons or summers ago.
Well, how many people are really gonna, recognize you after 17 years? Aside from, the king, of course, and maybe some of his
Paul just
guards.
shrugs. I mean,
uh, I think the answer to that would lie in how big was the scandal?
Roll history, Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
who are you asking?
Knowing.
I'm just saying it in
I know
like to
I
both of you.
12.
While he's doing that, draw a card.
Oh.
Which deck?
You choose.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Do both and see if they cancel out.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
Shit, yeah, draw one from each. I like that.
Well, there we go.
You
temper with forces beyond your ken, son. You do.
It's really crazy. Paul's got some crazy ass like music going on. It's all dun 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 while you're drawing the card. Like, oh god, gripping edge of your seat shit. Oh god, that card.
Jesus.
Hmm.
I'm going to
But
say that that is a
I don't
wave
know what the
of
other.
fear that sort of overtakes you at the thought
What?
of
Okay.
going back to that situation and being recognized. And that the Two of Swords in this instance, while I mean it certainly has a different
That's
meaning,
someone.
Right?
it's Paul and someone, and it's also a low number card in your suit. I'm going to say it represents your youth.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's a fear of going back to a time when you were happy, a fear of going back to a place where you were happy.
Come over here and get one.
Okay, got it.
Okay. I don't think we could have get a better reading for those particular two cards. Do you?
So good.
It's been a long time.
Well,
I'm just gonna face my fears. We'll go in.
I mean, I don't want you to face your fears to the point of seeing the king, face to face again. So how about you and I could go to a local inn while Noan and Blythe go to see his father.
It would seem to be a safe way to do it.
He
And
already
you can-
knows we're here. You guys.
Well, I'm gonna just kind of look at knowing, like, is that true?
Roll perception, Blythe.
And
Yeah, you're uncertain.
Whether or not he knows who we are,
Feet down, Nathaniel.
but I believe he knows that something is coming.
And you can put your feet down.
Right, so
We met him on the road.
He likes to
Nathaniel.
spy on my mother.
Your feet off the wall.
so
Um,
maybe
kind
But-
of toxic.
oh, go ahead, sorry.
But perhaps that's a good idea. You two go see him, and we can find out what we can find out.
Do we travel together until? And do you think that maybe we should sleep in town, or I mean, should we have a place outside of? Should we leave
You're gonna drink.
camp here?
How
The
far?
danger seems to be lurking everywhere.
Wait.
I don't think it matters where we sleep.
How far from the
castle, are we?
yeah?
20 miles.
Well,
Let's
let's
walk.
yeah, let's
Three
all-
quarters of
move
the day
and
travel on
discuss.
foot or on horseback.
We're gonna take our horses and go 20 miles. Shit.
Well, let's all go
Mhm.
together, and then when we get to the gates, we go in separately.
Okay. And
Question: is the castle at the center of like a town, or is it just there's a castle?
at the back of the town.
Let's find out. Something I hadn't determined yet.
I mean, is it like Stormwind or?
Well, let's find out. I'll draw a card till I get to something that will give us an answer. Okay. I don't think you can have one of these outside of a town, so I'm going to say yeah, it's in the middle of a town. At least a medium-sized town.
Mm.
Hold on one second, I'll show you what I drew. Kind of a definer.
Doot, doot, doot. Aw.
All right.
Lottery a card that's near it.
It's big enough to have chariot races.
And
Alright.
it's big enough to have two-person and one-person carriages.
Public transportation.
Yeah, handsome calves, that kind of thing.
All right. All right.
So we get to the town gates and then we all go our separate ways.
So it's not London, it's Edinburgh.
Well, we'll split up in teams of two.
Yes, well, that's what I meant, obviously.
We we'll go we'll go find a place to stay, and you two go and check out the castle.
Okay.
Ooh,
Sounds like a good enough plan for me.
Blythe, you should
Yeah.
make sure, just saying,
No,
try not to get too drunk on the way there because you are going to meet Noan's father and you want to make a good first impression.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh,
And then I'm gonna put no, I'm gonna keep it in my hand. It's kind of warm. I used thaumaturgy on it. Uh, you know, I don't think it's gonna matter what kind of impression we make on him if he tries to kill our friend.
Well, he won't get a chance because we're not going to see him with you.
Okay, that sounds positive. I'm good with this.
All right.
We should go.
Let's go. Yes, we should go. Oh, God damn it, Charlie, don't run into shit.
No one.
So it is cold, but it is bright. Um, late fall, beginning of winter morning. It's late enough in the day now that the daylight is strong. The sun is burned off the frost, and whatever little bit of dusting of snow there was is gone. As you get underway,
No one.
I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, so do you maybe have a friend in town that that these guys would be safe at if something was to go awry? And maybe, so that way we have a place to meet up? Like a safe house? Is that what they're called? Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've been bullied usually. I know of a pretty good inn that's out of the way. That's a little bit more low key that they could stay at. And a bar they could meet at. But
Um,
I don't think I have a
Look-
safe house.
do you think that you have something maybe that they could show the person at the bar to let them know that they're with you and maybe uh, that way it's easier for them?
I might have something in my room once we get there. But not on me right now.
You do have a sigil, a court sigil.
Just kidding.
Just a reminder there. Little big old meta reminder there.
Yeah, I do have the sigil. That should help, but if they recognize Paul, we're all in trouble.
Yeah. Does Paul still has cloaks, right?
What is the centipede?
Are they? Do they just? So your town seems kind of. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I know who your father is. But is there a lot of like guards and stuff there?
Yeah, there's guards. There's some security. As long as you have coin, they usually will let you go for petty stuff. But
So it's just a normal town, nothing like militant or anything, right?
not until you get very deep inside, closer to the royals. Then obviously security increases.
Oh, so where we're going, there's gonna be a lot of. How many of them like you?
I have a few that are my friend, and a bunch that I think are. I don't think jealous is the right word, but they're
Just
rude to me from
assholes.
time to time. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I could see that. Sometimes people stop it, but
Dang it. Come here, Charlie.
at least I'll be safer outside.
Come
They
here,
shouldn't
young
have to
lady.
go back in too much, should they?
What was that?
Paul and Isla shouldn't have to go in too deep, do they?
I
What?
hope not. If they do, we're gonna have to sneak them in more, or at least Paul specifically.
Well, no, and
What?
when we get in, do you know of, an inn that has rooms available, and then we could just buy rooms and you could meet us there after you talk to your father?
Yeah. I said that. I know a couple. I know one low key that doesn't ask too many questions.
Okay,
Perfect.
and I
Really is for
drew
the
a card
travelers.
for that. I drew a card for that.
Is
And
it the
you
best
are
one on the
aware of
western side?
I'm gonna say no. You're
Not a best
aware
western?
of a club that does take a guest. Um, it's someplace that you frequent of an evening occasionally. It's the House of Two Flails.
Nice.
It's on the outskirts of town. It's a little selective, but you do have a membership there, and you can certainly acquire rooms with a little bit of coin. And do with that as you will.
Well, it's settled then. That's where Paul and I will go. We'll get some rooms, and then I guess maybe explore the outer ring instead of getting too close to the castle.
Repeat that, Dippy.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying, like, well, I guess that's settled. Paul and I can go to the inn and get some rooms, and then we can just explore the outer part of the town a bit so we don't get too close to the castle.
Do you need any money?
No. Do you want to give me money?
Yeah, I'll give you uh a quarter of my gold.
Oh, God.
So 3 gold.
Oh, well, thank you.
That should pay for the room.
Lovely.
No, and are you going to be staying at the castle? I mean, are we dropping you off?
I haven't fully decided yet. There's a bar nearby that inn that I frequent. And a lot of times I'll just buy a room instead of going all the way back to the castle. So I can do that a little bit before it gets suspicious.
Okay, go ahead and see chat if you will. There's the picture of the club sign and the information about the club.
Hoo-hoo.
What kind of club is it?
Eh.
It's a fucking medieval goth club where the music is.
It's a strip club it's a strip club with rooms upstairs.
Two flails.
Oh yeah,
it's a
definitely.
dungeon.
Uh-huh.
It's a
State of-
motherfucking
yeah, it's a
dungeon.
sadist mess.
Yeah.
Seen that? I'm
That
sorry, I
would
got
be.
me.
Gotta
That
wear a
was my
gimp suit
first
to
thought
get in.
anyway. Now the gimps are in the
It's a
basement.
The gimps
it's
are
a
in the
They have their own private room
BYOG.
or private door to get
Bring
in
your
there.
own gimp.
It's a BBC club.
Oh, Dad!
Oh my god.
I'm so
Calm down.
confused.
Worry about it,
So wait,
darling.
Alex, are you determining that it is in fact a dungeon?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Oh,
I
that
mean that's the
hits.
part
That
we do
totally
it, guys.
hits, man.
So
Isla's gonna be fucking appalled when they walk in.
Like, oh my god, it's the book.
Oh no! It's Tusk Love!
It's an occasion where people don't ask questions.
Oh god.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
did you say there was a nearby bar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. The cards tonight are having a lot of fun with us.
Yeah, they are. I love it.
I'm gonna say that right there would be the Rising Sun bar.
In the
Oh
house
man.
of the rise.
Of the rise and sun.
Stop it. I just know how to ruin shit.
Yeah, they're great for morning hangovers.
Oh, broken now.
You're broken now.
And you broke that song. Now it's just not the same.
Well, you're welcome.
That's fine. That's fine. Carry on. I'll be fine.
Can't believe it.
Oh, she did. All right, so there we go. That's your establishment in the small city.
And as they're kind of just making their way casually towards the city, Isla's gonna like reach into her pack while she's riding Mariposa and pull out How to Care for Your Zombie. Does anyone want me to read to them?
Yeah, what are you reading?
How to Care for Your Zombie.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have one, but just in case we ever get one.
Oh, I might be able to help with that.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, chapter 1. Zombies
All
are.
right,
And she just starts reading.
go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Oh, I wrote it out.
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I'll say, on the spot now, bitch.
Zombies are a hungry bunch, and while it is important to keep your zombie fed, it is also important to feed them the proper nutrients. Brains are the most recommended food, but if you're short of brains, iron-rich organs like livers, kidneys, and hearts are the next best options. Zombies also enjoy affection, like hugs and pats on the head. Be sure to wear dragon scale gloves to avoid getting bitten, though. Their need to receive love does not override their need to eat flesh. Just know that they will appreciate the gestures. And that's all I have.
I love you.
Nice.
You are beautiful.
You gave me a
It is
Care for
awesome.
Zombies book. Of course I was going to write some of it out.
I did.
You should write this as an actual fucking little pamphlet thing and send it to us.
Oh, I
Yeah.
totally will.
Like,
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
I want to how to carry.
I'll do chapters
Yes.
1 through 3.
How to care for zombies for dummies.
So as the morning passes and you get on the way, I need some. First off, I need a traveling order.
Oh, hold on. If you have a zombie, you're indeed a dummy.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
Oh,
true.
that's true.
Chapter 2, what the fuck did you do?
Why did you do it?
Why? Chapter 2. Why? Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Mistake.
How to plan your funeral.
I guess in the middle for me.
Okay. No one? Where are you in clothesline?
Since we're close enough, I know where we're going now, so I'll take the lead.
Okay. So no one's going to go up in the front? Isla?
I guess Isla. I could only assume Paul would be bringing up the rear, so Isla's between Paul and Blythe.
Okay. Paul? You bringing up the rear?
Paul likes the rear.
Or
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
that was coming. That was
God
coming.
damn it.
We have been so good.
Well, there
Well,
goes that.
Yeah.
I need a round of
Hold
I need a
on.
round of perception from everybody except Isla, who is reading.
Give me just a second.
Oh, my shit rolls.
Natural
13.
one. For 3.
And I have a 13, 1, 3.
Natural one. Your high rolling luck from yesterday clearly wore off.
Right? It was the dice,
What do
man.
we need? You need perception.
Perception,
Yeah.
traveling perception.
Them fuzzy dice are on it for Evie, but Blythe, she can't get no breaks, man.
15.
15. All right. And knowing this is familiar territory, finally. The road itself is not familiar, but the territory is familiar. So you're kind of relaxed. You're headed home, and even though there's been some upsetting revelations, you're still not in the point where you're on hyper alert at this point in time. Blythe, you're fascinated with what Isla is reading to you, just hanging on every word. And
I'm ready
also
for my own zombie.
a little bothered by the feeling of claws inside your boot and a little bit dealing with pain. So I'm going to say at this point in time, I mean, the sky could change colors and a dragon could land in front of you and you wouldn't notice.
You have a good perception.
Yeah, and on that note, I'm gonna take another drink of my flask.
Absolutely. That
A
that
small
is
one.
a small one. All right. Paul, you're bringing up the rear. You are more perceptive than the rest of them.
You're
A
comfortable in the
little,
rear.
a little bit anxious over your own personal revelations and realizations this morning, and possibly a little bit anxious over what lies ahead of you.
Yeah, you just
But
need to-
perceptive about what's going on. As you make your way through the forest, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. Oh, well, that's an interesting one.
Bogey, come
We
here.
haven't seen her recently.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We come under the influence of a card that I'm going to have to do some serious interpretation for.
Come on, get it. Up here, come on. There you go. Charlie. Charlie, get in here.
Let's see here.
Sit down,
Aw,
play with your
she's
games,
so
buddy.
happy.
It's Queen of Pentacles. She is a happy lady. All right. So as you're traveling this road, and it's getting a little bit wider, a little bit more open around you, not so much such a dense forest. Uh, sort of coming towards you, traveling out of town, is the appearance of a Varda, a covered bright colored wagon. Very obviously that of a peddler or a merchant, with a happy woman sitting at the reins of a team of mules, not horses, but mules, and singing to herself quite happily as she comes towards you leaving the city this morning.
Charlotte, sit down, baby.
I think Isla will hear this singing and like close her book and look for the source. And you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, honey, thank you. How are you this morning?
Oh, we're wonderful. We had rabbit stew for breakfast. How are you?
Ah, that is a good thing. I'm doing well. On my way back to the land between. Uh, it's such a fine morning this morning, isn't it?
It really is. Did you catch the snow?
Oh, it was so cold.
It was
Ah,
wonderful.
oh, yeah, I'm not looking forward to the winter coming though. It hurts my bones.
Oh, I'm sorry for your bones.
Oh, well, comes to all of us as we get a little bit older. You know how it is. Even as well padded as I am, it still hurts them if I get too cold.
Oh, don't say that. You're not well padded. You're curvy. It's beautiful.
Oh, honey, trust me. I'm well padded and glad of it. Wouldn't want to sit on a hard wagon bench as many hours and as many days as I do without it.
You have some cushion then.
Absolutely.
I know you're leaving. What do you sell?
Oh, I don't so much as sell as I prepare. I'm a traveling cook, and I go between the towns when there's going to be festivals, and my specialty is gumbo.
Do you have takeaway bowls of gumbo?
Well, I don't have any prepared, darling. That's an all-day process to make, and usually what I do is I arrive at a town and make the gumbo the day before I'm set up to sell. But I do have some, some fried pies if you'd like.
Do you guys want pies?
I like pie.
Well,
Yes.
I have pork and I have rabbit, and then there's a stargazy as well. And you would know, Isla maybe you would know. Roll nature.
Okie dokie. 12.
Yeah, no, you don't know. Um, but you can ask us what a stargazy pie is if you wish.
What was that last one?
A stargazy pie? You know, I had them. They're kind of an acquired taste, but very, very good.
What's in them?
Well, there's this little fish called a pilchard, and when you bake them into a pie, you sort of tuck the little fish inside, and you leave the head sticking out so that it can roast, and the oils from the head can get into the pie. You don't eat the head, but the oils from the head go into the pie. And that's why they call it a stargazy, because the little heads look up at the sky as you're eating the pie.
Oh, that's adorable. Well, I'll take one of those. What kind of pies do you all want?
Uh, that sounds really morbid.
That's absolutely true.
Whatever
It's
you
Cornish
get.
specialty. Stargazy pie is a pie that it very definitely has fish heads poking out of it, and it looks awful.
I fucking love it.
Where's the cutting board, man? Where's the cutting board?
In a little bit, Charlie.
Cutting board.
I'm sorry. Should be muted.
Oh,
Noin, what kind of pie do you want?
What's your best seller?
oh well, most people really like the pork pies, or well, I mean, I do. You can never go wrong with the Stargazy, but it's just not as popular.
Pork sounds good to me.
Blythe, what kind of pie do you want?
It doesn't matter. Just whatever you get.
All right, so, well, Well, Paul really only likes rice. Let's go with a rabbit pie.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not. That's right.
I had to
That's
do it for you. There's a picture of a stargazy pie, a real one.
Oh my god, it's hideous. I love it. Well, Paul, that's all you eat is rice, so I figured let's give you something a little bland. Or do you want something flavorful?
Yeah, sure. Just whatever we do, hurry up. We have things to do.
All right. So, one pork pie, one rabbit pie, one stargazy pie. Blythe, what do you want?
Pork, I think I've had enough rabbit for this week.
All right, 2 pork pies, 1 rabbit, 1 stargazy.
All right. So after about, a couple minutes time, she bustles to the back of the Varda and opens the door, hauls herself inside, takes a little bit, and comes back with 4 smallish British style pies, the kind that don't require a pan to sort of stand up on their own, and hands them to you and tells you that would be 2 silver.
I'm gonna give her 1 gold piece.
No,
Oh,
no,
darling, that's way too much.
Is it?
Yes, it's only 2 silver, honey. Let me give you some change. And she counts out the change to you.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you.
What did you say, Noah?
nothing. I was going to be a gentleman for the first time in my life, but Isla took over.
Oh my
Money
god.
burns a hole in Isla's pocket.
Noah's all like getting ready to pay, and then she pays, and then he's like, "Oh,
Never mind then.
that saved me
Put
that
back.
fucking problem." Well,
Guys,
So with
stop.
that, you're in the possession of 4 very tasty pies. The Stargazy pie is, some kind of a smoked fish flavor, like smoked trout, with onions and maybe some potatoes or turnips in there. Pork pie is just pork with a little bit of meat gelatin in there to stabilize it. Rabbit pie is full of vegetables and rabbit.
I will kind of awkwardly try to hand them out because they're all still on horse and moose back.
Yeah. These are designed to be, eaten as you're walking around. They're kind of a normal snack that happens in the British Isles, and throughout Europe they have the kind of a hand pie that you can eat as you're walking around. So easily eaten on horseback.
Nice.
What'd you say, Paul?
oh, he was talking to me.
And with that, the rest of the morning and early afternoon passes. You're not hungry. The pies were very tasty, very nourishing, and quite filling.
There's a breadcrumb trail of fish for a short walking period because Isla was just picking them out and tossing them on the ground.
Okay, so you're just eating the fish flavored turnips and onions.
Yeah.
Isla.
I
Right?
bet.
Oh god.
Oh, no one.
Yes.
What's your father like?
He's a strict man. He's smart and cunning. Prefers perfection. You know. If I only had him, I don't know how other fathers are like, but
He's unforgiving, ruthless.
yeah, I don't I chose not to see that side of him. I just always walked away.
Between roll perception, please, Blythe.
That's the royal way.
Mm,
To walk away.
It's the way of the court. Of course.
All right. Between the view that Paul is giving you and the view that no one is giving you, and your own uncertainty knowing that your grandfather is also at this court, the impression that you get of the King of Swords is that of both puppet master and puppet. Someone who thinks they're pulling the strings, but is very definitely not aware of all of the strings.
oh God.
Hearing this, does she remember anything from her up to her teenage years where maybe her grandfather was like talking about plans or
Roll history.
did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, so no, the advantage goes for the
Jackie.
Fey, undead, and shit. No, as soon as I start thinking back, her head just goes back to screaming in pain and being covered in her parents' blood.
And that
And just,
that coincides with the card that I drew. Unfortunately, your memory is clouded by your trauma.
she's just kind of riding on Carrot and tears coming down her face.
Look at the card.
Yeah. And she just remembers the pain at the loss of the leg, and she kind of looks down at the newly formed leg and just kind of not slumps over, but she kind of gets a little closer to Carrot's neck and just kind of like starts petting his mane and just kind of lays down on him as they're walking.
All right. And you're drawing close. The forest is opening up. There's farms around you now. There's, obviously smaller buildings, dwellings, people. This is now an area where there are people. And ahead of you, you do see even more buildings, more settlements, and the palisades or barriers of some sort of I don't want to call it a wall. It's more of a fortress style palisade where there's a high uh, barrier made of wood that some of the buildings are built right up close to, and there is a very large gate, which is currently open.
Oh, well,
And no, you're familiar with this. The gate in front of you is not one you normally travel through, but you are familiar with it.
Okay, like I assume it's leading in the right direction. It's all good to go through.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's normal. It's a normal commerce traveled roadway. Not one that not certainly not the one that is normally used by the royal family. More of a farmer and merchant type gate.
Okay.
But you're familiar with it. You are now entering the area around your father's court.
Is the gate usually open?
As far as you know, during the day when there's no reason to be closed, yes. The all of the gates of the city or citadel are usually open.
Mhm.
It does not alarm you that it's open. It actually it would alarm you if it were closed
Okay.
during the daytime.
Hey, everyone. It looks like we have arrived. I'll be there soon.
Oh, which way should Paul and I go when we where's the inn?
You know from your own memory, it's a little bit turned around because you don't normally go out this gate, but from your own memory that once you get inside, you kind of go through the back area of the market and off to the left, and a short little bit of a jog will take you over to the street where your club is located.
Yeah, once you find the market, just go left or towards the west, and it'll be close by. You just ask anyone for the two clubs. They can point you in the right direction.
Two flails.
Flails.
Two flails, sorry.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, good luck seeing your father, Blythe. Good luck meeting the father.
That'll
Yeah.
be something.
Mhm. All right. So are you all going to the Two Flails Club before you head to the court, or are you splitting as soon as you get inside the gate? What are you doing?
Oh, do we need Noen to
Oh,
reserve a room at the inn?
no one. Maybe you should give Isla that sigil.
I'm going to say, yeah, to reserve a room, you would definitely need the person that is a member to reserve the room. However, there is the Rising Sun nearby. You can wait at the tavern for them. It's up to you what you guys do.
Why don't we just go to the tavern and wait?
All right, we can. Yeah, that sounds good.
Depending how things go, we may not need a room.
Mm-hmm. And I'm afraid Al would just give the sigil away. I'm just gonna slow down and go back to Paul and give him the sigil.
All right.
Keep this safe. Use it if you need it, but be careful.
All right.
All right. So, Paul, you now have your own house sigil as well as Nolan's House of Swords
I was gonna
sigil.
say, don't I have a house sigil again?
Yes, you have your own personal one, not House of Swords, though.
Oh, okay.
You also have the um,
I thought I found a House of Swords sigil, but
you
go
were
ahead.
gifted the house. You were gifted the sigil of the Lady of Swords, the Queen of Swords.
But that's another house, though, right?
Is it?
I mean, you tell me. Is it the same sigil that no one has?
No,
She
it's not
still has
same.
the same
It's
name.
different.
It's not the same sigil as no one has, but it does have the marker of the House of Swords.
Well, that's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You'd have to do perception to look
wait.
to determine the difference.
I mean, I guess my question is, would I really need his sigil if I have two one with the representation already on it? But sure, rolling perception.
Yeah, the other one is your personal house sigil
Right.
of your father's family and would not be of benefit to you right now. All right.
How about
With
22?
With a 22, you recall that the first one you were given was the Keeper of Swords sigil, the frost shield with the sword across the front of it. No one's has a sword with a crown around the hilt, not the tip. And knowing your father's sigil has the crown around the tip of the sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that
All
tell
right.
me? So, like,
So your sigil, that tells you, Paul, with a 22, that tells you that your sigil is a house sigil of swords. No one's sigil indicates that he is a prince of swords.
I get it.
Okay?
Whoever gets the most,
Before we
I'll
go,
keep that hidden because
whoever gets
I
the
mean,
least score.
I'd hate to have to answer questions as to why I have that sigil.
Right? I mean, that's a possibility, right? Go
Mm.
ahead. Go ahead, Blythe.
before we go through the gate, I am going to cast Arcanist Magic Aura on myself. And I'm going to use both because I can do one or both aspects of the spell. I'm going to use False Aura so that my blood and necromantic aura comes off more as. Uh, which one's the useless one?
Yeah.
Illusion.
Divination or
Yeah.
illusion.
We'll go
Okay.
with divination. And then I kind of want to come off maybe as, I don't, can I make myself like, what's it mean? Mask, you change the way your target appears. The spells and magical effects that can detect creatures' effects, such as a paladin's divine sense.
Okay. So you could appear to be not infernal because you are a tiefling, so you're going to appear infernal mildly.
Yeah. So I kind of want to maybe twist that to where I come off as uh, neutral good.
Well, the most common appearance that you would pick up on a divination type spell like that, a magical appearance type spell, would be in this particular area would be Fey.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay, so
I
you
was
are
leaning
now
right.
you are now a Fey with powers of divination to anybody who is magically scrying
Nice.
for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm
It
sorry,
does
just
not change your physical appearance.
okay.
No.
That was going to be my question. You answered it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you tell the others that you're doing this?
No, but I don't hide the fact that I'm casting a spell.
All right. As you enter the gate of the city, in front of you there is a sort of a smallish wooden hut that appears to be possibly a guard hut or a watch hut. Door's closed, but as you pass, a rather familiar figure steps out.
What is picture? Oh, man.
So here's the doorway. And here's the figure that popped out of it. Someone I don't think no one is familiar with.
Okay.
The rest of you are.
The alley man?
Yup.
Mhm.
Yup.
Your boy.
My boy. And
Ah,
we all see him, right?
oh yeah, you see him. He comes out of the doorway of the hut as you're passing by, and you know, looks up at you and says, "Ah, hey, how you guys doing?"
Ah! Why
Did
have
we
you
split off already?
No, I think cuz
No, you're all
no,
still
not yet.
together.
Why are you always where we are?
Traveling man, me.
Who are you?
Oh, hey, you're a new face. Well met. They call me the Alley Man.
This isn't an alley.
Well, there's many around here.
Okay. Do you need something? Do you want something?
Oh, I was just greeting my friends here.
Oh. Okay. I guess.
Oh, sorry.
And
Mr.
he
Alleyman,
sticks
this
his
is
hand
Noan.
up. He sticks his hand up, you know, kind of a pleasure to meet you type thing. Up to you whether you shake it.
No, just nod as I'm on clothesline.
Yeah.
He's like
Ah.
6 feet up. It's
All
nice to
right.
meet you.
You know, the hand goes back in his pocket as he kind of looks up at you guys. It says, so what brings you out here?
Just going back home.
This your home?
One of them.
Fair enough, fair enough. Me, I got homes everywhere, me.
In a weird way, you're why we're here.
Oh, how's that?
Well, we have ran into Giuseppe a few times, and it just kind of seems like the tarot deck that you showed us at the last inn seems to have brought us this far.
I see. Interesting. So you do have sort of a, I don't want to use the word quest. You have sort of a project going on?
More like impending doom, but yeah, it sounds fine.
Impending doom. That sounds serious.
Just a little bit. Do you have any insight on
Do I have any what?
future? Any insight? Maybe a quick read
Oh, I
before
can do
we
that. You know me, I'm always good for a quick read.
part ways and
He reaches into his
kind of
pocket. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out 3 cards, kind of flourishing them like a magician would flourish a handful of cards, and says, well, let's see what we got here. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and show you what he pulled. And you can take with it what you wish.
While he's doing this, Isla's like quietly explaining to Noan, he's not really a friend, he's more of an acquaintance who just shows up all the time and then he reads cards for us. He's very nice.
He reads cards. Like, is he a shaman?
No, he's just the Alleyman.
Daniel, don't jump.
So,
There are people living in the room below us.
do you trust the cards?
Oh, all the time, yes.
You're on top of their ceiling.
How often does this happen? He just shows up where you are.
Not all the time, just often enough
way
that,
more than
yeah, way more than is coincidence, I think.
More than coincidence, less than purpose.
Interesting, okay.
That's how these things work, you know.
Well, I've always been a fan of this type of charlatan.
Isn't that the definition of fate? More than coincidence, less than purpose?
I'd like a reading as well.
All right, I could do that. First reading is The Masterless Knight, The Moon, and the Storyteller. He looks at you, Blythe, and says, you wanna interpret those while I help this gentleman out with his cards?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, sweetie. You got some skill. I know you.
Well, the masterless knight, that's definitely Paul.
Go ahead.
And Isla, although she's usually not represented by uh, this card, well, no. I think that, well, today the storyteller was definitely Isla. And I feel like the moon card kind of represents uh, where they're going once we separate. More kind of like a place that reaches for, but falls very short of its own hubris.
That's one interpretation of it. I may have a little bit more insight on that, but go ahead, keep going.
I feel like the blink dog's gonna come back.
Oh, he never left you. He's there behind you.
Motherfucker.
Been
I
following
forgot
you.
about him.
I did not.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the moon should be positive, but
Oh, it definitely is positive, at least in this context.
it looks like it's gonna be a rough road to get to the positive.
Oh, very definitely. That storyteller tells you that. There's never a tale without conflict, without strife, and without problems.
So I kind of feel like even though no one hired us to take him to school, that maybe this whole adventure might be all about Paul.
I'm going to say it's about Paul and about a rising woman. Someone who's not necessarily here with you now. Possibly distant.
Well,
I was just listening.
Mm-hmm.
I think, well, I have faith that you guys are going to be good, Isla. I really do.
Let's pull the cards for this other gentleman here. See what they have to say. Maybe they'll give us a little more insight into your reading here.
Let's hope so.
Paul shifts uncomfortably.
All right.
Oh, Paul.
It's all right bringing up the rear.
He needs to wash.
Ew. Ooh. Ooh.
And he looks at the cards and he says, "Yeah, no, I think there's very definitely more here to this. You,
Oh shit.
Right?
you're,
The fuck just happened?
yeah. He looks at you, knowing really shrewdly, and says, "You're bringing upset, aren't you? There's a change, and you're bringing it."
Yeah.
It's gonna overheat.
I'll tell you this: if you heed the guidance of the woman that you should listen to, the one you normally listen to,
Oh, shit.
you're going to rise. You don't heed her guidance, there is a lot of heartache ahead for you, my boy.
Talking about your mama.
So yeah, no, as I read that, that is a masterless knight in service of a queen in waiting or a queen uncrowned. And the storyteller says that is a long story that may or may not have a happy ending, depending on how you guys tell it. The Ten of Swords tells of conflict, agony, and possible disaster. The High Priestess is a woman blessing a noble prince or a young man and setting them on their path. And the King of Cups is the King of Bounty. So if you successfully negotiate your path forward and heed the blessings of the Queen of Swords, that looks like success. If. Big old ifs. That Storyteller and Ten of Swords cards are not good cards.
It's gonna be a rocky road ahead, huh?
Yeah, I don't envy either of you. I don't envy us for being in this spot.
And the alley man looks at you and says, "Yeah, no, I don't envy any of you, but I think you're on the right track. You've been doing the right things so far."
Well, I don't think you'd be here if it wasn't the right way so far.
Mm-hmm. Still don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, whatever you do, it's definitely going to have consequences and ripples, and possibly some agony. Anyway, it's up to you to decide where you go from here. I'll be seeing you. And he walks out the gate.
Bye, Mr. Alleyman.
Fucking toodles.
And I'm going to call it there for the night because damn.
The cards, yo. The fucking cards.
God
Cards.
damn. Story, right?
Ugh.
It could be potentially story. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to take up next week. We're going to take up next week with checking Isla and Paul in at the Rising Sun, and Blythe and Noan making their way to court.
Oh boy, oh boy,
Hmm.
oh boy.
And I realize it was a little bit shorter than normal, but damn, what a session!
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
and
shit.
highlights for him, anybody?